Hello. Thank you so much for joining me to learn more about functional medicine, specifically functional medicine for women. For those of you who don't know me, I am Marcia Jones. I'm a nurse practitioner and I am certified in functional medicine through the Institute of Functional Medicine, which is the gold standard in training, the elite of training for functional medicine practitioners. So I'm very proud of that certification, and I had to do that above and beyond my traditional healthcare training. And it was so that I could figure out what was going on with myself because I was having some issues. I was having some health concerns and I had kind of hit my wall. And everywhere I went, I was getting this, you know, runaround about what was really going on with me. I heard, maybe you're depressed. There's nothing wrong with you. Your labs are normal. And I'm like, no, there's something wrong. I know there's something wrong. But, I couldn't get any answers. So I set out on this quest to figure it out. And that's how I discovered functional medicine. And I was able to turn it all around for myself. And I hope to be able to help you. And that is why I cater to women, because I understand what makes us different. I understand that we are different. We're a little complicated, but it's a good thing. So, the functional medicine difference in taking care of women is going to revolutionize the way healthcare is done, women's healthcare, because functional medicine gets it. We look at the whole woman. The biggest challenges that women face in healthcare are that we're unique. We don't fit inside of a mold. We have so many things going on. We cycle every week. We're very complex. We are hormones. Okay. Women are hormones. And so that uniqueness alone is a blessing, a curse, and yet managing those hormones is the secret to health. But it's also very complicated and it takes a little know-how to be able to sort through all those hormones, which there's over 50 of them in the body, to figure out how to get them back into alignment so that you can feel the best you possibly can feel, and to feel like the woman you want to feel like, the woman you may have thought that you lost. So women, we're typically the caregivers, right? We think of ourselves last. We got the family, we've got the kids, we've got the job, we've got everything we're taking care of. So when a woman finally admits she needs help, we're usually a little far down the path in what's happening with us. So here's a scenario. So woman presents to practitioner's office and you say, I'm exhausted, anxious, emotional. I no longer give a darn. I'm soaking 2 tampons an hour. I'm bloated. I'm constipated. I'm gaining weight. My kids are getting on my last nerve. I don't want my husband to touch me. Can you help me? And of course, the practitioner's going, whoa, all your tests that I did are normal, and I'm going to need to refer you to anyone or everyone but me. Okay. Well, I'm kidding. It doesn't quite go like that. But that just is an example of what happens is we don't look out for ourselves. And by the time we do, everything feels like it's a jumbled up mess that needs to be sorted out. So your chaos can be sorted out. Rest assured, there are definite ways. But here's the limits of conventional medicine in taking care of that. They're not trained in hormones, okay? When we go through our traditional healthcare training, we are taught nothing about hormones. We don't separate men and women. We have what's called best practices. And these are protocols that we're taught to take care of people from, that everybody fits into this little box, and that, we need to do this, this, and this. If you have diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, we're taught to give you a label and a diagnosis and then treat you from a protocol based on that label. Well, functional medicine doesn't work like that. Functional medicine understands that men and women are different and need to be treated differently. We also understand that you're not just a protocol, you're a person. But some of the other limits with traditional care is time. This is a model where we're supposed to push people through 15 minutes of appointments at a time. It's rush, rush, rush. It's go over certain things that we have to do once a year, submit everything to your insurance company so you get those annual credits, and see you later. There doesn't leave a lot of time for discussion of concerns and to really dig deep into things that might be happening to you. And then there's lack of education. And this is because we're taught certain protocols. Like I just told you, we're taught to diagnose. We aren't taught to really dig deep and look at the root cause from, a genetic standpoint or from the biochemistry of you, what makes you different. So this isn't a a bash on conventional care because I would never. That everyone has their place, but functional medicine is different. It is its own specialty. And we're educated in a different way for helping to take care of your needs. Then we also have insurance regulations in conventional care that we have to abide by. We're limited in some of the things that we can order. We've got to do prior authorizations. All those things take time and then they can still be denied, which leaves you hopeless still because you're looking for answers and either everything will, come back negative, normal, or you can't get the test that, you really think you need to find out what's going on to take that next level. And then providers are overwhelmed. There's a lot of stuff coming at us from every direction, a lot of patients, all the prior authorizations, all the paperwork that has to be done. It's overwhelming. And then there's standardized testing, as I keep referring to. Standardized testing doesn't show us a lot, and there's a wide range of normal on there. So functional medicine actually takes those same tests, if that's what we have to look at, and we look for an optimal range, not just this wide range of normal limits, because that doesn't do you any good. You need to be optimized. And standard testing has its place, but there's also advanced testing that can take your care a little bit further. And that, my dear women, is where functional medicine comes in. And now I would like for you to discover functional medicine and look at it a little through my eyes as to what we're able to offer. I want you to understand what it actually is and what it isn't, because it's a more personalized approach. It's about you. It's about understanding who you are, where you come from, how you got here. It also says you're not crazy. Functional medicine would never tell you that you're crazy or that you're depressed or that you need an antidepressant or something to cover up a symptom. No, we look at you and go, okay, this matters. These symptoms mean something. Your story matters. I want to know when the last time is you felt good. When did all this start? You get to be heard in functional medicine because we know in functional medicine, your symptoms are actually clues. And we need to look at those clues to figure out the bigger picture and to find the answers. And functional medicine is not just nutrition and lifestyle. That is a very big part of it, but that's not the only thing. It truly is rooted in science. We look at genetics, we look at lifestyle, we look at you, who you are, we look at your labs, what's happening within you. We go beyond those standard labs then into the more, advanced testing. We know that hormone imbalance really can impact your mental and your physical health, and that all of those hormones are connected, every single one of them. And the answer to getting you back into where you belong, to freeing you from that mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion. It's not a quick fix. This is not to give you a prescription and you're going to feel better in a day or two. This does require some effort. It requires change. And functional medicine does not replace your primary care provider at all, because you're still going to need primary care. You still need to do your regular visits. You still need to do your screening exams. Functional medicine isn't doing screening tests. We are looking for root causes. We are trying with prevention. We don't want to react to, a diagnosis. We want to, look at those diagnoses as clues and look at the bigger picture to find the root cause of it, because all of those diagnoses are connected. That is another discussion for another day, but it's all connected. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, cancer, you name it, it's all connected. And that's what functional medicine does, is to find the connection. Yes, there are supplements. There's also addressing the root cause with the intention of not relying on medications to cover up symptoms. I have plenty of patients who are actually able to get off of their medications and feel better than they ever have in years. So here's the functional medicine approach to women's health and hormones. The whole woman. That's simple. The whole woman, because all of you matters. These are the top 3 women's health concerns and in functional medicine that I deal with: hormones, gut health, and adrenals. And those 3 are all connected, and those 3 all have to be treated in a certain manner. So which comes first, and how do we select which one comes first? Well, that's based on you and your life. That's where the story comes in. We dig deep, we talk, we try to unearth things that are happening and when it began and how we can turn things back around. That's how we determine where we start first. It's not all one size fits all. There's too many factors. There's too many things that makes you different from another woman, that I can't treat you without knowing you and knowing what makes you who you are. So here's that overview. This is functional medicine: genetics, hormones, insulin and metabolism, inflammation, the immune system, mitochondria, obesity, toxins, nutrition, elimination, traumas, stress, activity, sleep. These are all the things that need to be addressed and that we go into in functional medicine. So the functional formula to women's health, this is my formula. This is my beautiful picture of that. This is the way that I help you to address what's happening, and I start to pick things apart. So first we have to identify. We want to find that root cause with detailed history and advanced testing. Then we're going to protect. We're going to protect your body from damage with condition-specific nutrition and detoxification. We're going to get out the stuff that's harming you so that we can start with a clean slate. Then we're going to repair. We're going to repair the gut, the metabolism, the broken immune system that's gotten you where you are. And then we're going to rebalance the hormones, the mind, the body, and the spirit. All of these things matter. And then we're going to rebuild you. We're going to make you stronger and more resilient than you've ever been, filled with energy and vitality, so that you can handle whatever comes at you in the future, so that you aren't in this state of exhaustion that you may be in right now. You have to trust your guts. You have to advocate for yourself. If you know something is wrong, follow that. If you've hit your wall, you need to look beyond the norm and the standard. You need to look into finding true answers, because our society is getting sicker and sicker every day. Hormone-related cancers are on the rise. Our children are not expected to outlive us. This is the thing that hit me the most. This is the statistic that really pushed me into functional medicine and providing more functional medicine care to my patients and women as far as I could reach, is because I have a grandson who's 5 years old. And the thought of anything happening to him before me or before his parents, it devastates me. We have to make a difference. We have to make a change, because we're in a current state of crisis when it comes to health. We've gotten here by, ignoring things that we should have been taking care of all along, with prevention, with digging deep, with knowing when there was a change, not by labeling, diagnosing, and prescribing. It's, our environment, it's our food, there's so many things that are happening that have us in this crisis state that we're in right now. But functional medicine looks for that answer for those who want to invest in their life and their future, for those who want to make a difference for themselves and the generations after them. You can change your genetics and your epigenetics, and you can help the generations that are to come. Like I said, I've helped thousands of women break free from their exhaustion, and I would love to help you also, because this is functional medicine for every woman. Every woman has a story. Every woman who is listening to this has something in the back of their mind that's speaking to them. There's something that told you you need a different answer. You need a different source of help. That's why you're here, because there's something speaking to you that you want answers. Here's how you take action on that. If you want to work with me, you want to see if you can find out more of your answers, you can take action by booking a hormone rescue session. You can do that by hormones.marshajonesnp.com. I don't even know my own name, /book now. That's one way that you can do that. Or you can just go to marshajonesnp.com, find out a little bit more about me, the things that I manage, and hit the book now button there. But we can start to rescue you from your hormonal chaos. So we can start to, treat you as that unique woman that you are, find your balance, and give you back your energy and your vitality. That's what I do. That's what I want to do for you. So if you're interested, just go ahead and go to the hormones.marshajonesnp.com, book now, or to my website so that you can get the information that you need and we can chat. We spend about 15-20 minutes getting to know you, getting to know if functional medicine is right for you. I'll be honest with you and let you know if I can help you, and we'll go over the programs that I have to offer. So I look forward to speaking to you soon. And thank you so much for listening and discovering functional medicine with me.